It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's about 42 degrees. I have my little slack pack on, even though I didn't slack pack with this when I was hiking in PA. I have about 5 pounds of stuff in this little pack. I know it's not a lot, but I wanted to get a quick hike in today. Holidays, it's killer, man. Lots of food, lots of running around, lots of things you need to get done, and doing training hikes kind of goes by the wayside. But it's not going to for long. Leo, come on, mommy, this way. A couple of thoughts about my upcoming hike. You know when you have like a chore? I'm usually pretty good about doing chores. I have that ability to kind of have a list of things that need to be done. Even though a lot of them I don't want to do, I just kind of put my head down and power through it. I want to get that stuff off my plate. I want to get it done. Well, then you always have that one chore that you say, all right, tomorrow, no matter what, you're doing it. And then tomorrow comes and somehow you put it off. I've never been okay with that in myself. That's like a trait that in myself really irks me. And the reason why I'm thinking about it is that it's cold now and the pressure in my tires need to be increased because, when it's cold, the air contracts, so your pressure goes down. And every day I'm like, you know what? I'm doing this tomorrow morning. Just get your little compressor out, fill up the stupid tires, and be done with it. And every day, I gotta switch arms. Every day goes by, and I don't do it. This morning was a perfect example. Well, why? Because I said to myself, I gotta get this hike in with Leo. I need to get some training in. And then I have to go to Bonfire. Then I gotta go, I don't have to, but I'm gonna go visit a friend real fast. Of course, fast being the operative word. Then I gotta go home, check on my mom, make sure she's okay. They said my mom lives with me. I'm kind of her caretaker, along with my sisters, but right now I'm more or less the primary caretaker. And then I told Court I would go to the dog park with him, with his new Great Dane puppy. So, there's always something going on. And it made me realize that that is something that I do a lot, and I'm trying to have a hike that isn't so much like that. I noticed that when I was hiking in Pennsylvania, I put a lot of pressure on myself to set goals and meet those goals and get done what I set out to do every day. And if I didn't do that, it was usually because I overexerted and I went beyond what the goal was. It's rare that I do less. That just seems to be my personality. And I've always been able to be super focused like that. Set a list, get it done, take it off my plate, and move on to the next thing. And what's happened throughout my life is that people see that and they say, well, You know, she's really good at doing certain things. She gets them done. She gets them done efficiently, competently. And if I ask her to help me or to do this for me, she'll get it done real quick. It'll get done right. And something that will take her X amount of time would have taken me Y amount of time. So I'm just going to ask her to do it. And you know, a lot of times I don't really mind because they're people that I love. Friends, family, you know, close associates. They've done things to help me in my life. And I want to do things to help them in their life. And that's kind of the circle of relationships, really. But for me, it can get exhausting. And I carry that onto the trail, and I don't really want to. If you notice, like a lot of my hikes, I'm gonna switch. A lot of my hikes in Pennsylvania, I didn't even stop for a lunch break. I sometimes would start out in the morning and I would hike straight through. I didn't stop as long as I wanted to for a view. I did, and this is my doing. It wasn't anything to do with anyone else or anything else. This is all coming from me. And I want to see if I can enjoy this hike without having all of that pressure. I want to be able to let go of that and sit and enjoy a view for an hour. Sit and have a nice kind of lunch. Not feel so regimented and pressured to meet goal after goal after goal. This may not seem like a difficult thing, but believe it or not, it's difficult for me. And you know, just like I tend to get up early in the morning. I am an early riser, and not crazy early. Hold on, I gotta change hands. Not crazy early. Not like 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't particularly care for night hiking because I'm a spaz. Leo, this way. Ale. Leo, come. Let us go. He'll follow me. It's all about mommy. But, you know, I usually rise when the sun rises, and I will get out of camp pretty quickly. But the thing is that then I don't stop. And if I do, I just stop for a second. I don't want to be doing that on this hike. I want to let go of those kind of, I feel like it's very confining. It's like a big chain around me that's just weighing me down. And I want to just be more spontaneous if I can be. You know, I want to do a Thru-Hike. I want to be able to see a part of the country that you can't see unless you're hiking on this trail or another trail. Kind of integrate yourself into the hiking community. I tend to like to hike by myself. I guess I'm a bit introverted that way. But I just like to be able to hike at my own pace and not have to try to meet somebody else's. So, but I see this as a whole journey. And you can do it in section hikes, you can do it in lashes, you can do it in day hikes. And, you know, quite frankly, you could probably hike slack pack the whole damn thing, but or close to it. But that's switching arms. That's not how I want to do it. I want to have the luxury and give myself the grace of having 6 to 7 months to complete a journey. And when I say complete, actually, I don't really mean complete. I mean embark on a journey that I hope at the end of Katahdin, if I have the good grace to successfully complete this, it will set me out on a further journey. I'll be turning 60 on the trail, which age is a number. I know. I don't feel 60. I'm sure there are a lot of people that are my age that are saying the same thing. But I also don't feel physically like I did when I was 30 or even 40. So I want to be able to have the time to be able to hike my way. And thank my sisters for taking over some pretty extensive duties that I carry at Bonfire, so that I can do this. And in some ways I feel like if I make it to Katahdin, the journey will continue after that. It's just the end of the official Appalachian Trail, but I hope it's not going to be the end of my personal journey. I'm hoping it's going to be kind of the beginning of a new journey for myself. So, some random thoughts on hiking and what my feelings are about hiking and what I'm looking to, a little bit of what I'm looking to gain personally through doing this hike. I hope you guys are interested and want to follow along for the ride. Right, Leo? All right. Ciao for now, guys. Take good care.